New kids on the track. I like this because I feel like we're new kids on the track too.
Yeah.
So we're starting with them. What's up, guys? It's your girl Mary. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Introducing for the very first time, my husband.
Hello.
We have a lot of friends that are really into the F1.
Yeah. So we've found out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last year was probably our first taste into how deeply our friends are into the F1. And at the time, we were like,
Cars go around a circle.
yep. And this time around,
We're like, cars go around a circle.
yeah, nothing's really changed. I'm not really into sport, and I never have been. You're kind of the same, right?
I like esports.
So we basically asked our friends. I said, does anyone here know where to start with Drive to Survive if one is going to do a first impression reaction? There are like 8 seasons, so not sure how relevant season 1 is since it's a documentary / newsworthy content. And season 1 could be outdated by 2026 standards, ? Oh, face emoji.
Oh.
Miggy said, I'll go in a deeper voice. It all depends on how much of a time commitment you're willing to put in. I would recommend season 8 as your first, as it's the most relevant. It features the races and details from the 2025 season. After that, if you're addicted, hop back to season 1 and follow it through. Another one of our friends, Nigel, said season 8 is the most relevant, then maybe go back and watch the rest from season 1. Phil says 2021 season, whichever one that one was also a great season, but yeah, start with 2025 as that will lead into this season better, like the others have said.
And then I asked for a tutorial. Like
Yes.
F1 tutorial.
Our friends gave us some good advice. We're going to watch the F1 guide, a beginner's guide to Formula 1 first.
Formula One isn't just racing. It's a high-tech battle of engineering, strategy, and speed.
Do you feel like you know everything there is to know about the F1 now?
It's like Mario Kart and running a marathon combined.
That is a good way to describe it. It was cool to hear about the science behind the tires. I just don't know what to expect from Drive to Survive season 8.
Right. I kind of assume it's like Mormon Wives, but F1 version.
Whoa, I love Mormon wives.
Yeah, I don't know, plus some like car crashes or something. The tires really are the most interesting part.
Yeah, like I didn't realize there was so much thought into the tires. And in the movie F1, I did see that they had a lady building a car,
Okay.
but I didn't think that everyone was building their own car.
Right.
You know what I mean? I thought like Ferrari was just making a Ferrari version of an F1 car and McLaren was doing that, and you know what I mean?
Right, but they're kind of all like trying to both copy each other and innovate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did learn a little bit from those 2 movies and this video was helpful too. But yeah, hopefully season 8, episode 1 of Drive to Survive is actually good.
I think it will be. Whoa, you should become a car voice actor.
Thanks, babe.
Oh, I know that guy.
Do you?
Yeah, that's Lewis Hamilton.
I will say he's got a very familiar name.
How do you replace the most successful driver that this sport has ever known?
I don't know enough about F1 to know if that's true.
Bologna.
Ciao mamma.
Ciao, mama.
Andrea Antonelli, F1 driver for Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team.
Wow, he's a baby.
Wait, how old is he?
7 years ago, he was 11 years old. Lewis is there in the Mercedes.
He's 18.
And he's wearing all his Mercedes. He's a child, mate.
That's a weird way to tell us how old he is.
What, for your first season?
That's crazy.
because
He's so
Finally,
young.
I luckily have passed my driving test. My mom doesn't have to drive me around anymore. so I can drive myself at the speed limit, which is hard.
Oh, especially when you're 18. You used to be this 18-year-old speeding around.
I have been 18 before. That is correct.
But, well, this guy, he's a Formula One driver, so it'd be even harder for him to try and obey the law.
Right. Yeah, you'd think so.
Because if it was hard for you.
It was very difficult. It was a daily struggle.
And plus, he lives in Italy, and if you've ever been to Italy...
I have.
Yes, I know that. Of course I know that. I was asking.
Oh, right.
If you've ever been to Italy, you'd know that the driving there is crazy.
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine how it would be like for this kid.
Whoa.
This year, you've got 6 rookies. Almost every team have got an entirely new lineup. That's a massive change.
Whoa,
That's huge.
that is huge.
And the question on everyone's lips is how will Lewis do?
Stop talking to me while I'm in freaking battle, man. Jeez.
Oh, this young driver is more emotional.
You can only fuck me over so many times.
Damn.
I was crying.
Oh.
Who will survive the chaos?
It's like a pool full of sharks.
These children are really jacked.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of wonder, when did they start training? Like at age 14?
I've been driving a car since before I could walk.
There are people who are willing to do anything. They're trying to get Horner out.
It's in times of adversity you see who your enemies are. I won't roll over.
Drama.
Max, he's like that bad guy in that horror movie. He keeps coming back.
Oh, so he's the villain, maybe.
I was wondering who the characters were. Who's the protagonist? I don't know if we've met him yet.
No, I don't think we have. New kids on the track. I like this because I feel like we're new kids on the track too.
Yeah.
So we're starting with them.
Right.
But this is starting in London.
Oh, I thought it was meant to start in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Keep it level, please. No need for any of that stuff.
Oh, his name's Oscar.
Oh,
Yep.
you know so much, babe.
I've seen his name around town.
Well, you're lucky. You got heaps of guy mates that can talk to you about this.
I think we're the longest standing driver lineup on the grid now.
He's Australian. He's got an Australian accent.
What he's been.
McLaren. Wow, he's driving for McLaren. I know that's good. Do you think a woman could ever drive?
Like driving the F1? Yeah, totally. I don't know if there's a rule prohibiting it.
Okay.
That'd be pretty controversial if true.
Yeah.
You could be the first.
No. I don't drive. It's like, I get you to drive my Formula One car.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm just a passenger princess.
Yeah, I get to do the best part.
Well, you like driving.
So if you go for a fart but you actually poop yourself, shard. Ah, shard.
Alrighty.
George Russell.
Driver, Mercedes
I've looked
AMG.
better, to be honest. I've just woken up.
Oh, his teammate used to be Lewis Hamilton.
Oh.
I know that fact.
Because then Lewis moved from Mercedes
To Ferrari.
Ferrari
This year.
this year.
Where is Lewis now? I don't know.
Like anyone born in the 2000s, I see as like 8 years old.
Okay, boomer.
Right, we're jumping out here.
We're right.
Watch out, mate.
Watch out, mate.
George, a good tour guide.
He knows the place very well.
The rule in England, to stand on the right and you walk on the left.
Yeah?
Yeah, it says on the signs.
We stand on the left. Don't
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we stand on
Yeah.
the left and we walk on the right.
You know your sport is ridiculously minted. When you book the O2 for an event to announce the colour of a load of cars that are all exactly the same as last season.
Said what we're all thinking.
Lewis Hamilton coming through. Watch out, guys.
Okay, so this is Mr. Hamilton.
Mr. Hammer. That's Mr. Russell. They used to be friends. Now they're enemies.
Oh my gosh.
You excited? Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be a dad.
I was dating a girl and her sister was having a kid and I was there outside the operating room so I could hear them screaming. Oh, I nearly passed out because it wasn't even my kid.
Wait, so he's not dating her anymore?
No, I think he just announced they broke up.
Your hair dried out or what?
That guy looks like Troy Sivan.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'll show you him later.
He just got married.
He just got married.
My Instagram's trying to turn me into an F1 bro.
I feel so blind compared to you.
Yeah.
What's the name of the team? It's on your shirt.
Huh. He's so silly.
Steak.
Huh.
That's pretty funny. This is like so young lad coded.
Yeah, what the hell? They have the same intrusive thoughts I do.
Alba has Gabriel Bortoleto, 20 years old, from Brazil. Definitely one to watch.
Nice.
Got to take advice from this guy. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. Isaac Hadjar, driver, Visa, Cash App, racing. These drivers have very long titles.
Like the team names.
Team names, yes.
Yeah. They're like an advertisement in and of themselves.
At the moment, I still don't have a clue how I'm going to perform.
Do you think it's kind of sad that they're so young? Or do you think they have to start young?
You got to start young.
Jack
Didn't win the
Doohan.
title in Formula 3 or Formula 2. The first Alpine Academy driver to be promoted to a Formula 1 seat.
Whoa.
Just want to say good evening and thank you all so much for coming.
It's what I've dreamt of all my
Yeah,
life.
I go for Jack.
Hell yeah. Australia.
True blue.
True blue. Australians love a good underdog.
We do.
And
a
he is an
battler.
underdog. Yeah, he fought for that seat.
But I am a bit nervous to go out in front of that
Bear
many people.
man.
He doesn't look nervous. I mean, he looks just happy.
He's part of the Ferrari Driver Academy, highly regarded.
Wow.
It is now time to introduce a very special moment for a very special team.
I think Ferrari are the good guys.
Ferrari are the good guys.
I think.
Looks like someone spilled some yogurt over him.
Yogurt.
I got him.
People think Aussies and Brits are so similar, and then they say yogurt.
Yeah, and I'm like, what language are you speaking?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roast any British people in the chat. It's just funny. They probably laugh at the way we say yogurt.
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 Yogurt, mate.
Get some yogurt in ya.
Charles, what would be your word for the season?
I was going to say fulfillment.
Fulfillment?
There's no way he's come up
Someone
with
just
that
told him to
on his
say
own.
that.
It's 3 syllables.
Lewis moving to Ferrari was the key that unlocked the door to the mayhem. Replacing Lewis Hamilton with a school kid.
Unheard of.
Crazy.
It's going to be fun.
It's just wigging me out how young he looks.
His name is Wolf.
Now we can put someone in the car that
Toto Wolf.
That's such a bad guy name.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think he's the villain?
I think so.
No, that's not how it works in real life, though.
I
Just
don't
because
know
you have a
anything about real
villainous
life.
name.
Oh, right. Yeah,
This is
true.
reality.
Oh, yeah.
Kimi Antonelli, young driver on Mercedes books.
Wow.
Definitely is a lot to get used to.
It's incredible to see so many of you here tonight.
He's like shy.
Yeah, I like that kid.
I like this kid.
Yeah.
Decided to skip him past Formula 3 and straight into Formula 2.
Whoa.
Oh.
One that means the most to the teams is the Constructors' Championship because that is how the money is distributed in Formula 1.
Okay.
Liam Lawson, driver for Oracle Red Bull Racing.
That guy's an Aussie. His
True
name
blue.
is Liam.
Liam.
Yeah, fucking. I think Liam Lawson just gave
Oh. Whoa.
So who do you like more, Jack or Liam?
Jack.
Mm.
Jack's way nicer.
Mm.
Please welcome team principal Christian Horner.
Christian
Ooh,
Horner.
Maybe this is the real bad guy.
Maybe. Jeering?
They're booing.
Why are they doing that?
So I hope you're all having a good evening.
Oh, people don't like him.
Oh, I'd be so sad.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I don't know anything about him, but maybe he deserved it.
When you become a serial winner, the crowd and the audience, they don't want to see that. This element of pantomime. You know, we're now like the Kardashians on wheels. But
That's a Spice Girl.
Is it?
That was a Spice Girl.
Which one?
Jerry.
Oh.
Ginger Spice.
That's pretty random. Let's cut back to the Spice Girl.
didn't help that he went up there on stage like, I'm gonna rock the room, and then the room rocked him.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's like you have to be the pantomime villain, though.
Yeah.
All the pre-season chatter.
Whoa.
It stops.
Melbourne,
Hey,
shout out. Let's fucking go.
That's where we are right now.
Yep.
Round 1 of 24.
Round 1 of 24.
Oh, let's fucking go. Some Ryobies. Let's go.
Come on, boys.
Come on, lads.
Come on, lads.
Hi. It's quite high numbers.
Oh my God, this is the track we drove.
Yeah.
To the hometown of Oscar Piastri.
Oscar lives in Melbourne?
What? We could bump into him, babe.
Whoa. I don't know I don't think I'd recognize
Same.
him, but I'll try my
I'd probably
best.
forget after this, actually.
I want to. Passes again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
I don't have it.
He hasn't got his pass on him.
Oops.
That totally looks like a Victorian number plate too.
Yeah.
The blue writing.
Yeah. I know what the first 3
Digits probably
are. I can probably guess it. I won't say them though.
Yeah.
I can guess it.
That's crazy. Show us your tattoo.
Oh, that's very flirtatious.
Yeah, what the heck?
Whoa.
We've got different teams with different drivers. So it's like a different dynamic.
That checks out.
Saturday, qualifying.
Q3, Q2, Q1.
Oh.
Qualifying.
Young drivers, yeah, they get time on the simulator, but they don't get real time in.
Yeah.
I have that feeling that, I need to perform.
Binance. It's like finance, but for bisexuals. I'm just making up what the sponsors are.
William.
He looks so skinny.
Yeah, apparently they lose weight during the race because they sweat so much.
Oh.
Yeah.
He hasn't even got facial hair yet.
Yeah, I didn't have facial hair at 18. Aww.
Oh.
My dad
Parents
and my
so
mom,
proud
they've
of
been
him.
the 2 closest person to me.
Oh.
My family, they're really supportive.
Oh, that's good. I would struggle to be supportive as a mother.
Oh, if our child was driving at 360 kilometers an hour, I'd be so proud of them though.
I'd struggle. I'd be constantly worried.
I'd be telling everyone that I have the best child in the world. Look how fast they can go.
That's my kid.
That's my kid. He's so fast. Whoa. Sparks are flying.
I saw sparks. Sponsored by Coldplay.
Just stick as close to the Gouda track.
I love this POV.
Yeah, in the car.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Pick up the pace.
Imagine if you're like go-kart racing and someone's in your ear being like, pick up the pace.
And we'll box.
Box means pit stop.
Oh.
I believe.
14 for Jack Doohan.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Oh.
Oops.
If I came 14th, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, 14 out of 22. Oh,
It's
but
still good.
you only get points if you're in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
Keep pushing. You do what you need to do.
I hope we don't see a crash or anything.
Oh.
Did he literally just crash?
Yeah.
That's it for Liam Lawson. He'll start at the back.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened there, mate.
His wheel almost fell off.
Holy moly. These cars would be different to drive than regular cars too.
Steering wheel looks like an Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Lando Norris, who takes the opening pole of the year.
Amazing work.
Then it's Oscar Piastri.
Hey.
It's an all-papaya front row to start the year.
Quite impressive.
Very envious spot to be in.
And now he's left Mercedes. People thought and expected he would be the one to do something special.
I wonder if they're still friends.
Obviously not a good start, but I shouldn't be making mistakes either.
Very humble.
Yeah. He's a good bloke.
He was pretty cocky though. I haven't forgotten.
We just need to protect Kimi, taking pressure off so he can focus entirely on performance.
Aw. I don't think he's a bad guy anymore.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
Look at our beautiful city, babe.
Whoa, hey, I recognize that train.
I've been for the first time last year in F2, and now I find myself already in Formula 1.
Wait, so he was allowed?
Yeah.
Last year?
They promoted him.
But like, no, I mean, he was allowed to drive at 17.
Yeah, he was allowed to race.
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
I know I cannot afford any, mistakes.
You're young, kiddo. You'll be fine.
I'm sure he'll make plenty of mistakes.
It's raining in Melbourne.
Oh, typical Melbourne.
Yeah, it must be 3 o'clock.
Oh, the winds. And they're still doing it though. If I was them, I'd be like, don't let us race, please.
Please.
Please go home.
If one of us has a crash, this is dead.
Whoa.
I did 420 Grand Prix starts. I still have the stress.
That's a lot. 420.
With another 19 drivers, 1 meter apart. And
Yeah.
It's so crowded.
On that track. Yeah, and like when we were driving on it, it was really narrow. Yeah.
It's good that we actually did that. Like,
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
I know what they're going through.
Yeah.
Every driver wants to win their home race. If I had to pick one on the calendar, yes, Melbourne would be it.
Aw.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You are now my favorite driver.
15 years ago, the last time we started a race on wet weather tyres hit.
Wow.
15 years ago, they did it.
It hasn't rained that heavy in 15 years in Melbourne.
Doesn't sound real, right?
Uh-oh. Oh, what? Whoa.
Hadjar.
That was his first lap.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Zach Hadjar out before we even get going.
Oh, that's sad.
Brutal.
Damn. How the hell did that even happen?
He was just warming up his tires.
He was literally just like,
It's over for me before
Oh.
it's even started.
that's heartbreaking.
How hard is it to drive those cars?
We'll never know, babe.
Damn. I want to know.
Super slippery out there. With those white lines, cold tires, it's scary. You could end badly.
It just did.
P2 Max, good job.
Wow, that was fast.
Still pretty tricky in terms of visibility.
Oh no, look at that.
Wow, that looks so much
Doing
fun. Oh.
is, oh.
Oh.
No.
Jack Doohan, the rookie into the wall.
Oh.
Jack, are you okay?
Whoa, that sucks.
Sucks.
No. What? Why is everyone just spinning everywhere?
Okay. That's
It's not just the rookies.
It's not just.
It wouldn't be. It's the Melbourne roads. Slippery.
Yeah. Now these F1 drivers know what we deal with every day.
Yeah.
Taking a bit more risk just to try and find the limit.
He touched the grass.
Damn, seeing that live would be crazy as well.
Yeah, hey, he didn't.
That was close.
That was really close.
That was so close.
We could have lost another rookie.
Lando, Oscar is now behind you.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no, get away.
Don't touch me.
Get away from me.
Gap still 0.7.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm off. Going into the gravel.
they both went off.
Off go the McLarens.
That's so cool.
Norris stays in the lead.
What? Oh.
You can get going then pit.
Oscar Piastri.
Oh, no. His
That's-
tires are spinning.
Oscar's also Australian.
Yeah.
So I naturally also go for him as well.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh.
Damn.
Whoa.
Very safe.
Where's Twitch's one?
Lawson Lawson's now in the points, having started way down in 18th place.
You want to try and Survivor?
Hey, they said the title.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's just sad seeing everybody's reactions though, because like it makes it feel like they really effed up, and then I feel bad for everyone involved. I wish they'd be like, "Oh, that's all right, mate."
Yeah, better luck next time.
Yeah.
And
Instead, they're like, "Oh."
They're like, why did I raise a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Look, he's shaking his head too. It's like everyone's so upset.
He makes mistakes under pressure. You know, it's quite simply not good enough.
oh, he crashed again.
Oh my gosh, is he going to press the overtake button? Holy moly, he did.
Oh, whoa.
Unbelievable from Kimi Antonelli for 4th place.
Behind you if you've got chance.
That's his friend.
Mm.
Oh, it's a tight one.
Hamilton.
Oh.
Oh, that would burn.
Shit.
That would burn.
Yeah, I'd be like, why did my teammate do that?
Hamilton having a tough weekend.
Imagine you can hear all the commentating too. I'd be like, get
Gap ahead, 0.9.
Okay.
It'll probably stop raining soon.
Yeah.
It's Melbourne.
They literally should have just waited 10 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
It's like, you idiots.
It is.
The Australian Grand Prix is going to be win number 1 in 2025 for Lando Norris.
Oh, Norris.
Oh, they won.
Yeah.
Hey.
George Russell comes home to finish on the podium ahead of his teammate. Amazing.
That's good that they're kind of like close to each other though.
Hmm.
To start off the season with wet weather conditions.
Yeah.
It's hard.
That is hard.
To finish 4th place from P16 is a dream come true.
That's pretty amazing.
And with my family there, it's a special moment to share.
Aw, wow.
Was one of the only rookie that survived in the wet, first ever race in Formula 1 and finishing P4.
Yeah, true.
We can be very happy about
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
See, I like this perspective. It's like he came in 4th, but hey, what a good job.
Yeah, they seem to be more supportive at Mercedes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm very much looking forward to trying to get to the same level as George.
Oh, big brother.
For Mercedes to be level on points with McLaren, you could actually probably argue Mercedes come out of Melbourne as the team that took the biggest win.
True.
I'll take his word for it.
It's just going horribly for Liam Lawson over at Red Bull.
Do you think he's going to get fired?
I am starting to understand the hype around F1, particularly for our Melbourne group of friends.
Because it's in Melbourne.
Yes. And I see how it can be very easy to root for at least the Australians. Instantly, I was like, oh, I want the Australians to win.
Yeah, and there are like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't expect there to be 3.
3 out of 22.
The ending kind of alluded to more drama to come.
Yes, this feels like a reality show, and like every week someone gets voted off.
Yeah, that is so true. Like Survivor or something.
Yeah, but there's really clear, like, you know, reason because they crashed the car.
Yeah, I felt so bad for the first guy who crashed. Imagine being that person just like instantly as soon as you like start the car.
Yeah.
You just spin out.
Yeah, I mean, he was still like doing the wobbly thing to like warm his tires up.
Yeah.
And then his car just spurged out.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
and drove him into a wall.
and the fact that like everybody's watching. You've got an audience around, like all around you, but you've also got a global audience online. You know that everyone's watching you. There's a lot of pressure, I feel.
I'd rather like pee my pants or something than crash in that situation.
Yeah, I felt really bad for him. I felt bad for the Australians as well.
Liam. Yeah, he had the big talk, but he couldn't follow up with it.
Yeah,
from
he
it.
seemed very he seemed cockier at least Then Jack, who in the preview we saw being a little bit of a brat.
Yeah, that's true. He next episode.
Stuck up his rude finger.
Yeah, and he may have told someone to go somewhere.
Yes.
In animated language.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was pretty rude.
I can't believe it.
But at the same time, I kind of put myself in their position and I'm like, well, the stakes are extremely high. Like, we're talking life and death.
Literally.
And it surprises me because I watched Rush. And I'm not going to spoil it because you haven't watched it. And I know you want to watch it. And I recommend it because it's really good. There are opportunities for players to opt, at least back then. I don't know what it's like now. Obviously, things change, of course. But at least back then, you could, if enough people agreed, opt out of a race.
Right.
If the conditions weren't good, if enough people say that they don't want to race. I don't know if they still have something like that today.
Yeah, I feel like they should have maybe voted in favor of that.
Yeah.
It's raining in Melbourne.
Let's just either wait 10 to 20 minutes because that's how long it takes for the rain to be over. And then we'll get like a nice rainbow because it was sunny earlier.
Yeah. Just throw a tantrum. I mean, because 3 drivers crashed on like the first or second lap.
Yeah, that was...
Just wait. It's Melbourne. Just wait.
Yeah. So it was like, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
But they just went ahead with it. They weren't trying to qualify, were they?
They'd already qualified.
They were already qualified.
Yeah, it
got
was
the
the
top
main
10.
event. Yeah.
And then, so there's a Grand Prix and they still just went on with the race. It was pretty risky.
Yep.
They acknowledged the risk though.
They did. They
Yes.
said if we could die.
Yeah.
Not verbatim.
Something
but
like that.
Something like that.
But
death is always on their minds.
yeah, which is, I don't know, seeing how young a lot of them are, it makes me like think of my little brother or something, you know, just
Right.
like deciding one day that he wanted to drive fast cars.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what the hell are you doing, mate?
Are you okay? First question. Second question. Who do you think you are? Yeah.
I mean, overall, I thought that was a really entertaining show. What did you think of the show?
Oh, like just the show?
Just the show, not talking F1.
Just the
talking
show.
Just the show.
I mean, everyone got a turn. Well, actually, it felt like maybe 6 or 7 people got a turn. But
I also think that in the later episodes, we will get the other ones.
Right. Yeah. Look, what do I think of the show? It's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, you don't actually watch any reality TV.
I don't. Yeah. This
Yeah.
might actually be the first reality TV show I've actually watched too.
Yeah.
Like unironically.
Yeah. Whereas
Yeah.
I actually watch reality TV.
Right.
I think the drama, it wasn't as up there as The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which I love, but I do feel like I am learning about the F1
Yeah.
and the culture around the F1. Well, anyway, that's it from us today at the husband and wife do
F1 together.
Thank you for joining me because I was feeling very flat this week from everything, but
That's okay. I live here now.